This video will examine the world's first smart weapon, the Proximity Fuze. We will see how this technology, codenamed VT for Variable Time Ordnance, played a pivotal role in defeating the kamikaze threat, stopping the V-1 cruise missile, and winning the Battle of the Bulge. The Proximity Fuze, or the Shield, was one of three critical technologies that defined the end of World War II. It provided an ultimate force multiplier, turning anti-aircraft defense from statistical luck into mathematical certainty. Before the VT Fuze, shooting down a single German bomber required 18,500 rounds on average. By 1945, the Proximity Fuze dropped the rounds per kill to only 155, drastically improving efficiency against high-speed, maneuvering targets like the kamikaze. The Proximity Fuze fundamentally changed the geometry of interception. Unlike contact or mechanical time fuzzes, the VT Fuze detonates automatically via radio reflection when within 70 feet of a target. This made it lethal against fast, erratic aircraft and ground troops alike. Developing the Fuze required overcoming immense physical constraints. The engineering innovations included miniaturized, ruggedized vacuum tubes, secured with springs and wax, and a radical wet cell battery activated by the violence of the firing shock itself. The funny Fuze utilized the shell's metal body as an antenna, emitting a radio wave. The amplifier and thyrotron tubes processed the returning echo. When the signal hit a specific beat frequency, the thyrotron triggered detonation safely after the initial launch shock. The Doppler trigger is how the shell thinks. It broadcasts a radio signal, which reflects off the target and becomes Doppler shifted due to rapid closure. At exactly 70 feet, the resulting, quote, beat frequency triggers a lethal shrapnel cone. Producing the Fuze required an industrial miracle. The mobilization involved 87 corporate partners and 80,000 workers. Ultimately, 22.7 million fuzzes were produced, and the cost per unit plummeted from $732 in 1942 to just $18 by 1945. Protecting the secret was critical. The device was deliberately misnamed Variable Time to mislead spies. The land ban prohibited its use over enemy soil until late 1944, and Operation Disinformation masked its existence by claiming improved accuracy came from better training. In the Pacific, the VT Fuze proved decisive against the kamikaze threat. On January 5, 1943, the USS Helena achieved the first combat kill. VT fuzzes improved ammunition efficiency by 71%, dramatically reducing the rounds needed to destroy a kamikaze plane. On the home front, the V-1 cruise missile terrorized London. Thanks to Churchill's personal intervention, VT fuzzes were used over British soil. In the Antwerp defense, VT artillery achieved a 91.2% success rate, keeping a vital supply line open. During the Battle of the Bulge, the embargo was lifted and VT shells were used against ground troops. The airburst geometry created a lethal downward shrapnel cone, devastating German battalions and, in General Patton's words, winning the battle. Allied innovation succeeded through information sharing, centralized focus, and adaptability. In contrast, the Axis powers failed due to fragmented bureaucracy, dogmatic engineering that dismissed the use of vacuum tubes, and tactical desperation, leading to the kamikaze strikes. The Proximity Fuze is the ancestor of the smart weapon. It combines scientific collaboration and industrial might to achieve tactical supremacy. It proved that a weapon capable of thinking and reacting to its environment was no longer science fiction.